Hey YouTube, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? It's LATOYA Okeia, your life coach and your motivational speaker. This is a very random YouTube live. I actually didn't even plan on being on camera today. I actually didn't even plan on being on camera today, but I had a really important topic that I want to talk to y'all about. So I just want to make sure that I have some people in here with me before I jump right into it. So, to my people that are coming in, to whoever's coming in, just shoot me something in the messenger. Shoot me something in the chat to let me know y'all can hear me okay and y'all can see me okay. And I'm gonna jump right on into this little topic for today. So y'all let me know. Let me know. Like I say, I didn't even plan on being on camera today. I was just gonna do an audio, and I was just gonna record a podcast episode. But then the Holy Spirit dropped this right here into my spirit. And when he dropped this into my spirit, I said, well, I just gotta speak on this. Let me get on this camera because I just gotta go ahead and speak on this. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I missed your name. I missed your name, love. But let me know. Let me know if y'all can hear me okay and if you can see me okay. Just give me like I know YouTube live is different than Facebook live, but y'all just give me a thumbs up or just say you good. You good. I just need to know I'm good so I can go on into my message. But I got something for my ladies. I got something for my queens, and not just for my queens, but this could also be for the men too. Because hey, okay, it's for the men too, but it's especially for my women. It's especially for my queens. So all of my ladies, all of my queens, all of my divine ones. Hey, uniquely organized. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Okay, y'all. I'm assuming that I'm coming in. Okay, okay. Thank you, Shawana. So I'm coming in. Hey, Tamika. Thank you so much. Thank y'all for coming in, tuning in. I want to tell y'all this. Listen. So, the city where I'm in, they just had a carnival. They just had a carnival, like just a little small town carnival, because usually the National Peanut Festival comes here, but it didn't come this year because of COVID-19. So they did like a little small mini carnival in the food court parking lot of the mall. And so I took my kids there on Sunday. I took them because Sunday was actually the last day, and it had been raining and stuff, so it was, kind of hard to get out there. But I took them on Sunday, and while we was out there, let me tell y'all, I'm going somewhere with this. Okay, thank you, Tamika. While we was out there, it's so funny how the Holy Spirit will just use anything. The Holy Spirit will use anything to speak to us, because this is what God used to speak to me. And I began to look at my son. Now, my son is 9 years old. Y'all listen to me. He is 9 years old. And I already knew off the rip that Kari, which is my 5-year-old, I already knew off the rip that Kari wasn't about to get on nothing. Kari gonna stay right here on my arm, and Kari ain't getting on nothing. Kari just gonna sit here and cover his ears, because Kari don't like all that sun in his face. He don't like all that noise. Kari like to be somewhere in a nice, quiet environment where he got his dinosaurs and he can play his game, and Kari is good. So, but I had to take Kari with me because it's just me and them. So I had to take him with me. So we at the carnival. It's me plus my 3. And so my oldest 2, my 8-year-old and my 9-year-old, they getting on the rides. But I noticed they was only getting on like the kiddie rides. They was only getting on the small rides because they was scared to get on like the big size stuff. And I was telling them, I'm like, y'all gonna have to get on the bigger size stuff. These people actually telling them you too big to get on this ride. And I'm like, come on now, son. Come on now, Tamar. Tamar is my daughter. That's my 8-year-old. And I was telling them, like, I'm going to wait till y'all turn about 13 or 14 years old before I bring y'all back to another fair or to another carnival, because y'all scared of everything. You don't want to ride nothing. But let me tell y'all what my 9-year-old did. And I was watching him, and I didn't even realize what I was watching until a few minutes ago when the Holy Spirit dropped this thing in my spirit. And God said, a man will step out of his comfort zone for the one that he wants. I said, say what now? I said, say what now, Holy Spirit? Holy Spirit, say, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. He ain't gonna be talking about he's scared of this and that, or he's scared to do this and do that. When he meet the one he want, oh, all that go out the window. Let me tell y'all, I'm standing there. Me and Carver standing there eating our cotton candy and our corn dog, and up walks this little girl. Okay? I'll just say her first name, because I don't even know her last name, but I'll just say her first name. And this little girl walks up, and her name was Caitlin. And so I didn't know that my son knew her, my 9-year-old, TJ, which is my 9-year-old. I didn't know he knew her, but apparently he knew her from, from wherever he had done saw her at before the carnival. He knew her. And so when she came up, now let me tell y'all, prior to her walking up, prior to him seeing her, I had to make them get on rides. I'm like, TJ, y'all ain't gonna ride. Like, I done paid for y'all to have the armband. Y'all can ride anything y'all want to ride as many times as you want to ride it. So I was telling them, son, ride on the rides. Go. Why y'all standing right here with me? Like, just go, get on the rides. And he was like, I don't know if I want to ride that. He telling me now, I'm scared of that. I'm scared to ride. Baby, when he saw Caitlin, and when Caitlin said that she was getting on that ride, guess what my child did? Guess what my son did? Oh, he got on that ride. He got on that ride. Do you hear me? And the Holy Spirit gave me a revelation from that. God said, now a 9-year-old child, a 9-year-old boy, a young man, as young as he is, he saw somebody that he liked. He saw a girl that he liked. And he was attracted to this girl. And that was the girl. That's right. That's it, uniquely. He had something to prove. That's right. He had to show her, like, I ain't scared. I ain't scared. I could do it. But the thing was her influence. Listen, even these little bitty 9-year-old kids. Now, I had been trying to tell him everything I could tell him to get him on that ride. He would not he would not step out of that fear and get on that ride. This little girl didn't even have to say nothing to him. All she said was, I'm going to get on this ride. And he was, oh, I come too. And I'm looking at him like, now you know you scared to get on that ride. You know, I'm looking at him like, I know you scared. You scared, yeah, you scared. You scared now. You know you scared because you just told me you were scared. But when she said she wanted to get up there, baby, he didn't even hesitate. Do you hear me? He was the first one up there in the line. He's standing up there. He the first one in the line. And when they locked him down in that seat, I'm just looking, waiting for him to come back out that ride because I'm like, Lord, my baby is so scared. He just don't even know what he done went and got himself into. He's so scared. But he looked over there at her and he gave her this little smile. And she gave him the smile back. And it was just like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm on the ride with Caitlin. And so when the ride took off, baby, I wish y'all could have seen him. Because I wish y'all could have seen him. Because when I tell you his jaws blew up like a blowfish, that child did everything he could to keep from crying on that ride. Because he was so scared. And I'm talking about it was going way up there and twisting and turning and spinning and jerking and everything. And Caitlin is just sitting there like she just having her a good old time. Like she rides like that all the time. And he on the ride like he tried to do everything he can to keep from crying to try to save face for her. And then when he got off that ride, she said she was going over there to another ride. And he had just told me he was too scared to get on that ride. And he went right on over there and got on the ride with her. And after she left, because they only stayed for a little while and then they left. After she left, I said, TJ, I said, you just went to getting on all the rides that you were just telling me that you were scared of. I said, who was that girl? I said, did you know her? And then my daughter, Tamar, that's when she said, yeah, he knew her. He liked her. That's why he got on all them rides, because he liked her. He know her, Mom. He liked that girl. And I said, oh, okay, you trying to impress Caitlin. That's why. And the Holy Spirit gave me a revelation from that, baby. God said, if a young man will do that at the age of 9, he will do that at the age of 29. Y'all hear me today, ladies. If he did it at the age of 9, he'll do it at 29. He'll do it at 39. He'll do it at 49. Because it's already in him. listen to what I learned. Listen to what I learned and listen to what I know. Don't you listen to these men telling you all this type of stuff about, listen, I'm not ready. I don't think I'm ready for a relationship. I got to get my finances together. I'm just not ready to commit. It's not you, it's me. You deserve better than me. This, that, and the third. For whatever reason they telling you, okay, whatever excuse they telling you, don't buy into that. Don't believe that, because whatever he telling you he got to do, whatever he telling you he's afraid of, or whatever, what he really saying to you is, you are not the one that I want. You ain't the one he want. Because when a man sees the one that he wants, oh, he coming out of that comfort zone. He coming out of that fear. He might be afraid to commit. He might be afraid to settle down with one woman. He may be afraid to do all of that. He may be afraid. But when he sees you and you the one that he want, he will not let that fear stop him. He will not let that stop him. He may be afraid that he's going to get hurt by a woman. He may feel like, he may be that man that feel like he can't trust women for whatever reason. He been hurt by his ex-wife or his baby mama or whoever. He may feel like he that type of woman. He that type of man. But when he sees the woman that he wants, when a man see what he want, he ain't gonna let nothing or nobody stop him. He not gonna let his fear stop him. He gonna get that stuff together. Whatever he need to work out, he gonna work it out. When he see you, he gonna work it out. And God gave me that revelation from what I saw with my 9-year-old son. What I saw with my 9-year-old son, because I know my son. As a mother, you know your child better than anybody. And when he saw this girl, his whole demeanor changed. His whole demeanor changed. And that let me know right there that it's innately within a man. A man knows how to treat a woman. He knows how to treat a woman. You sit, and the Lord told me, don't you sit here and be no fool and think that he needs you to tell him how to treat you. He knows how to treat you. He knew from a little boy how to treat a girl. From the first time he figured out that girls aren't yucky and girls don't have cooties. Y'all know how you say, ooh, she got cooties. Don't touch me. So they be like that in the beginning. But then it don't take them long now. It don't take them long at all to figure out that they actually like girls. And when they figure out that they like girls, it is right then that he knows how to treat a girl. He know right then how to treat a girl. He don't need nobody to tell him. Because I remember this was, like 3 years ago. My son was like 6 years old. And he came home telling me about this little girl he liked at school. And he asked me if we could buy her a birthday gift. I'm like, you want me to take my money and buy a little girl a birthday? Who is this little girl? What's the little girl name? And that showed me right then. And then as he gets older, it's even more evident to me. And I'm telling y'all, you'll sit there and see your son working harder for a girl than that grown man is working for you. Boom. You better not sit there and watch your son work. Watch your baby boy work for a girl harder than a grown man will work for you. Because that will show you right there that grown rusty man that's with you, he was once a boy. He was once a little boy too. And he knew from a young child, he knew from a young boy how to treat a girl. He knew that a girl was different from him. He knew that there was something different about this girl, and he liked this girl. And that showed you right there. When I watched my son get on these big scary rides that he was afraid to get on, but he would have went and jumped across the ocean for that girl, because that was the one that he wanted. He liked her. And he knew that at the age of 9 years old. He knew that then. And so that let me know that all men know that. Because what's in a 9-year-old is definitely in a 29-year-old. It's in a 39-year-old. But see, you queens, women, they listen to the music. They bow down to the music, and they believe this mess that men be saying when they try to act, for lack of a better word, I'm just going to say it. They try to act dumb, like they don't know how to treat a woman, or they try to act, ignorant, like, okay, I don't know. He knows exactly what he's supposed to do. He knows exactly what he's supposed to do. He just don't see you as the one that he wants to do it for. Now, I know that's a harsh reality, and that's a harsh, it's hard to realize that and accept that, and sometimes the truth hurts. And the truth may hurt, but after that, the truth gonna make you free. That's right. There you go. There you go. According to Mary, there you go. The truth will set us free. Glory be to God. That's it right there. That's it right there. You were typing it at the same time that I was saying it. The truth will set you free. You shall know the truth, and it shall make you free. And so when I saw that, that was God confirming to me. That's right, Cassandra. It's hard, but it's fair and it's true. That's right. When he sees the woman that he wants, even as a child, age ain't nothing but a number, baby. God put it in that man. Let me tell y'all something. At the point that you gave birth to a baby boy, at the point that he came into the world, he was born a hunter. Y'all listen to what I'm telling you. He was born a hunter. You don't have to teach him how to hunt. He already know how to hunt. You don't have to teach him how to pursue. He already know how to do that. And I'm going to tell you something else about a man. And I was just listening to Tony's video, which inspired me to do this video. I was just listening to Tony Gaskin's video, and he was talking about, you know, how men are really soft on the inside. You know, they put on this hard, you know, image on the outside, but deep down inside, you know, they just mushy and soft as a teddy bear. And that's so true, because I see that with my sons. I'm raising 2 sons. I have a 5-year-old son and a 9-year-old son, and they love words of affirmation. Y'all listen to me. I see that my sons like for me to affirm them more than my daughter does. Yeah. Meaning that my sons will bring stuff to me. Look, Mom, look what I did. Look what I did. You see what I did today? Did you see what I did today at school? Look, Mom, look. They want me to come stop what I'm doing. Come look at the move they just made on the game. Look at what I did, Mom. You see that? You see that? Look at this. Look what I drew. Look at that. And when I look at it, I just be, oh, baby, I just lay in on them. Do you hear me? Oh, I see it, baby. Oh, that's nice. Oh, you did a good job. Look at you. I'm so proud of you. Oh, you so smart. You so intelligent. Oh, I love that, baby. Let me go put it on the refrigerator. Let me get some stuff that I can tape it up on the refrigerator so I can see it every time I come in the kitchen. I love this so much. Oh, you did such a good job. And when I say that to him, baby, he just light up. Especially my oldest son, my 9-year-old, he light up. When I start telling him, like in the morning time when I'm picking out his hair and sponging his hair, and sometimes when I'm sponging his hair, I look at him and I say, baby, you so handsome. Oh, you so handsome. Look at you. You just, oh, I know I got me a handsome young man. My baby know he handsome. And when I say stuff like that to him, he just like, oh, he just shrivel up. Like that just be, that's everything to him. When I affirm him, when I speak words of affirmation to him, when I tell him how handsome he is, and when I tell him how smart he is, and how I have such a handsome young man, such a smart young man, and how talented he is. Oh, baby, he eat that up. He eat that up. Yes, Shannon, he will blush. Do you hear me? He will eat that up. And what does that do when I tell him that? That makes him go even harder to impress me. That makes him go even harder to give me more things to compliment him on. But if I was shutting him down, you know, telling him, that ain't nothing, get that mess out my face. Get that mess out my face. Boy, go sit down somewhere. Go sit down somewhere. I don't want to hear that. Hush, you talk too much. Or go sit down. I don't want to hear that. Every time you say that, it just crushes him. It crushes him as a young boy. It crushes him as a man. And you know what? That was one of the mistakes that I used to make when I was in that broken consciousness. When I was in that state of mind before the Lord shifted my mindset. I used to be that type of woman that would beat a man down with my words. And then I had to realize that the enemy, the adversary, was using me. He was using me to beat men down. Let me tell y'all something. Can't nobody tear a man down like a woman. Say what you want to say. I don't care what you shoot at him. I don't care what you... There is no force on the earth more powerful to tear a man down than the words that's coming out of a woman's mouth. You can tear down a man so quick by what you speak to him, by what you say to him. And if you are in a relationship or you married to a man, yes, emasculating. Yes, it's demonic. It's very demonic. Because I can tell you that when I was doing that, that was definitely demonic. That was nobody but the adversary. I was being used by the adversary. And I had to wake up and I had to come out of that. And I had to be more careful about the words that I spoke to men, the words that I spoke to my sons, because the woman's influence is so powerful. What she says to the man, That's why the man ate the apple, because of what she said to him. Her influence is so powerful over his life. She can make him or break him. And so knowing that as women, we have to understand that when we're raising sons, we definitely got to be careful about what we speak to our sons. And then if you're in a relationship or you're married, or even if you dating, you got to be careful of what you speak, what you saying to that man. Because you got the power to build him up or tear him down. I'm telling you, it's all in your influence. And so going back to what I was saying on the topic is, don't listen to all this stuff that men say. Let me tell y'all, I done heard it all. I done heard it all. Do you hear me? I done heard it all. I'm not ready. Give me a little bit more time. I need to get my finances together. I ain't never did this before. Everything. You know what that means? That means you is not the one for me. You is not the one that I want. Because if you was the one that I wanted, I wouldn't let hell or high water keep me away from you. It'll be like Caesar and Nettie on The Color Purple. Me and you will never part. Come on, y'all know it. Ain't no ocean, ain't no sea. That's the way you and him will be if you was the one that he wanted. I'm just saying. Because my son showed me that on Sunday. I was like, oh my goodness. This boy whole demeanor done shifted. This boy just done turned into the daredevil. He was just shaking in his boots over him, scared to get on the big rides. He over here trying to ride the little kiddie rides. But when the girl he wanted showed up, baby, he turned into the daredevil. He like, oh, what ride you want to go on next? Let's go. He was like, let's go. I do it. Come on, let's go. And like I said, if a 9-year-old will do that, a grown, rusty man will do that. If a baby will do that, if a baby boy will do that, don't you let these grown, rusty men tell you no story, tell you no lie. They will leave their comfort zone. They will come out of what they will step outside of that fear for the one that they want. So I'm going to wrap it up there. I'm going to end it there, y'all. I love y'all so much. To all my ladies, to everybody, make sure you go to my website. I am LATOYA'S.com. Remember, I am a professional life coach. You can book a one-on-one session with me. You can sign up for my monthly mentorship program for ladies. It's only $10 a month. Okay, so sign up for that today. When you sign up, you get group coaching with me every Monday night. You get access to our private Facebook group. And you get devotional emails from me, okay? So also remember that I'm running a promo package right now. You can book 4 sessions at a discounted price. So you can lock yourself in for 4 sessions and knock off a whole lot rather than booking 1 session at a time, okay? So book those 4 sessions at one time and save some money. Make an investment on yourself. I'm telling you, you will get a return on it, okay? You get out of it what you put into it. So if you put something into it, you definitely gonna get a return. So I love y'all so much. I'm gonna check in with y'all next time. Remember what I said. Don't listen to the fluff. Don't listen to the lies, ladies. Don't fall for the music. Don't bow down to the golden image. Don't worship the golden image. Listen to what I'm saying to you. The devil knows that the way to a woman's heart is through her ears. So don't you be listening to all these manipulative words. Listen to him telling you this and telling you that. If you the one he wants, he will step outside of his comfort zone. He'll come out of that fear. He'll come out of them excuses. He will not make excuses for the woman that he wants. Okay? He gonna find a way. He'll find a way. So I love y'all so much, and y'all be blessed.